Justice Subramanian Prasad, Judge High Court of Delhi and Chairperson Portfolio Judges Committee for Karkarduma Court Complex, my sister and brother judges of High Court of Delhi, Mr. Sanjeev Jain, Principal District and Sessions Judge, East, Ms. Sukhinder Kaur, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Northeast, and Mr. Sanjay Sharma, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Shahadara, Principal Judges of the Family Court, ex-members of Bar Council of Delhi, Mr. V.K. Singh, President of Bar Association and Chairman of the Coordination Committee, Mr. Tanwar, the Vice President, Mr. Dabas, Honorary Secretary, other office bearers of the Bar Association, my dear judicial officers, members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। प्रथमतः देखिए, दीपावली का अवसर है तो मैं अपने संबोधन का प्रारंभ एक वैदिक प्रार्थना के साथ करना चाहता हूं, जो आज के इस दीपावली के अवसर के लिए मेरी समझ से अत्यंत प्रासंगिक है। असतो मां सद्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतम गमय, तमसो मां ज्योतिर्गमय। इसका अर्थ इस प्रार्थना का आप सभी जानते हैं और अधिवक्ता महोदयों की इस पूरी बिरादरी के मैं इस मंच से ये प्रार्थना दोहरा रहा हूं, तमसो मां ज्योतिर्गमय। I am very happy to be part of this shared celebration on the occasion of Deepavali. Now this phrase, shared celebration, I have borrowed from one such speech rendered only day before yesterday by one of our principal district judges at Patiala. She, in her speech on that occasion, said that we have shared sincerity of purpose to elevate the institution of judiciary, sincerity shared by the members of the bar and the members of the bench equally. So in this sense, I feel very happy, very delighted for being part of this shared celebration of this Deepavali Utsav. I wish all the members of the bar, our judicial officers, a very, very happy Deepavali to all of them, to their family members, to their nears and dears. Something has been said about the Portfolio Judges Committee, so I may clarify that it is not a substitute of the earlier BMCC. The basic purpose and object with which this committee has been conceived is to increase, both in terms of frequency and amplitude, the interaction of High Court with the district judiciary, with the judges and the bar members alike. Of course, it will also take care of the issues relating to building constructions, repairs and other infrastructure facilities. So this system has been introduced, and I hope with the cooperation of the members of the bar, with the cooperation of my judicial officers, and of course under the guidance of the members of the committee, this experiment will succeed, which will not only create a more conducive atmosphere in the district judiciary, so that the district judiciary is able to see new heights in all aspects of discharge of their duties and their conduct. मैं पहले भी कह चुका हूं कि जो भी मांग बार एसोसिएशन की ओर से आती है, उसको न तो मैं न हमारे my colleagues on the bench उसको demand के तौर पे नहीं देखते. You raise some issues which you are confronted with in your daily function as a lawyer, as a friend of the court, as an officer of the court. You are faced with issues in your daily functioning here, and therefore you are raising an issue which I had assured, I am still assuring, that will be taken care of, will be considered with the only one proviso, that the issue raised should be brought to the notice of the Portfolio Judges Committee in a reasonable and logical manner. Any issue raised with such logic and reason, rest assured, will be considered, and one such issue has already been considered, which I may announce. आपके प्रधान जी ने कहा कि भाई दीपावली का अवसर है, कुछ उपहार, तो मैं इसे उपहार के तौर पे तो नहीं देखता हूँ, लेकिन कुछ मैं अनाउंस करने जा रहा हूँ जिसको आप ये समझेंगे कि कम से कम एक इशू जो उच्च न्यायालय के समक्ष लाया गया उसका निराकरण जैसा आप चाहते थे उसी ढंग से किया गया, क्योंकि वो इशू हमने या हाईकोर्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने लॉजिकल पाया. दिस इशू इज रिलेटेड टू एबॉलिशन ऑफ द कोर्ट्स, NI courts at Ravzavli. In principle, the committee has decided, I have personally approved, and the decision is likely to be out by tomorrow because it is under circulation and under consideration of the full house. Majority of our members in the full house have already approved of it. So therefore, perhaps after the Deepavali vacations, this decision of abolishing the NI courts at Ravzavli shall be given effect in its physical form. So at least on this count, I expect some appreciation for the administration, for High Court administration. So this is my gift. As you say, in my words, it is a resolution of the issue which was brought to our notice. We worked upon it and finding it to be logical, and of course, it being the need of the hour, the problems faced by the lawyers and the litigants alike, we have resolved this issue, and therefore, for this Diwali at least, I do not know what will happen on the next year, but for this year, Diwali gift is, perhaps it is being given to you by the High Court administration. And believe me, it was not a very easy issue to be resolved, because decision earlier was also taken to set up 38 NI courts at Ravzavli under some deliberations. But when your representatives met me, in fact representatives of the bar associations across Delhi met me, so I found some force, something logical in it, and therefore I requested my committee members. They deliberated the issue with all stakeholders and have concluded that these courts should be abolished, and decision has already been taken. About other issues raised by your secretary, I can only again assure that my esteemed colleagues on the bench who are members of the Portfolio Judges Committee for this court complex are alive to the situation. As and when any such issue is brought to their notice, that will be immediately attended to and some solution can be found. But at the same time, let me remind you one more thing. You know, the significance of a court system, significance of any judicial system, anywhere across the globe, in any kind of society, in any kind of polity, is its trust which the system generates in the litigating public. You know, the system which prevails here in our country we as members of judiciary neither have any swords in our hands nor do have purse in our pockets. So ultimately, we have to depend on the executive for providing money, for approving sanctions, so far as at least infrastructural facilities are concerned. So it's the basic responsibility of the state, the executive, and not that of the judiciary. Of course, we bring forth your issues relating to infrastructure and other related issues to the government, but primary responsibility lies with the government. Whatever suggestions have been given for construction of the chambers, that will be taken care of, that will be considered by the Portfolio Judges Committee. As and when you happen to meet them, please give your suggestions, that will be considered, and the Portfolio Judges Committee will also be visiting the court complexes to personally inquire, personally supervise the availability of the infrastructural facilities, the need, whatever is needed, that will be assessed, and adequate steps, whatever permissible within our limits, shall also be taken. Only this much I can assure today. Lastly, I will not take much of your time. I again, first of all, thank you for making me part of the celebrations today amongst you, and wish you again a very, very happy Deepavali to all the members, to all our judicial officers, your family members, all your nears and dears.
Hello.
And pray to God that this Deepavali you take a stride to make Shadra Court Complex #1 in the Delhi state. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I on behalf of the